Now hardly had that knight crossed himself but thrice, that he saw in that wood a home in a moat, the comeliest castle that knight had ever seen, perched among pastures, a park all about, with a spiked palisade pinned full thick, that tied in many trees for more than 2 miles. Then Gawain hoists his helm highly, and honourably thanks Jesus and St. Julian, that are both most gracious, who had cared for him courteously and heard all his cries. But I beseech, said the noble, pray grant me good hostelry. Then girds he to Gringolet with his gilt heels, and by good chance he chose to take the chief road that brought brightly that noble quick to the drawbridge at last. The bridge was up, so made. The gates seemed all shut fast. The walls were well arrayed. That place feared no wind's blast. The knight bided on his horse, and beheld from the bank of the deep double ditch that defended that place, that its walls rose from water, wonderfully deep, and thus a huge height it full heaped upon high of hand-hewn stones right up to the corbels. So many painted pinnacles were peppered everywhere, among the castle's crenellations clustered so thick, that purely it seemed to be pared out of paper. They let down the great drawbridge, and dearly they went, and kneeled down on their knees upon the cold earth, to welcome this warrior, as they thought was right. Then the lord of that land did alight from his chamber, to meet with good manners that man on the floor. He said, You are welcome to dwell as you like. Treat all here as your own, to wield at your will and pace. Grant mercy, said Gawain. Let Christ show you his grace. Good fellows they seemed in name, and in their arms they did embrace.